Hey there, this is a little bonus video for those of you that are trying to get your homework done tonight. One thing you can do is you can, especially the homework problems that I gave you, you're basically doing the same thing over and over again. You're using the formula c equals lambda times nu. Speed of light equals the wavelength times the frequency. And whether you're looking for wavelength or whether you're looking for frequency or even whether you're looking for the speed of light, you're just using that formula over and over and over again. So you could just make up a Google Sheet that basically you just plug in the number and it just gives you the answer every time. If you want to start a new G Suite document, you can just type in a keyword like sheet and then .new and hit enter, and it'll just take you to Google docs.google.com/spreadsheets and give you a brand new document. So let's just call this Wavelength app. Alright, so I think the way that I want to do this is I'm going to have 3 cells here. And basically you're just going to type in the values that you know up here, and then down here it's just going to spit out the value. So let's see here. Let's say this is C. Now I'm going to skip a space here. I kind of thought about how I wanted to do this, and I want to leave one cell for the units. So this is C. This is I'm on a PC, so I'm going to use the character map. Alright, there we go. Speed of light. Wavelength. Frequency. Speed of light, the units is going to be meters per second. Wavelength going to be in some type of length like meters. Frequency would be in hertz. Alright, so whenever you type in, okay, well, we know that the speed of light, as long as we're in a vacuum, is always going to be the same. So let's type in the speed of light. It's 3 times 10 to the 8th power. Now we could write equals 3 times 10 to the 8th power. That would work. Or we could also write, 3, capital letter E, and then 8. Same thing. And then this is where we're going to like type in the numbers. Wavelength or frequency. And then if we're looking for wavelength, the formula is C equals wavelength times frequency. So all you have to do is do a little bit of algebra to figure out that wavelength always equals the speed of light divided by frequency. Wavelength always equals speed of light divided by whatever the frequency is. And there's no numbers in here, so that's why it's giving us an error. Frequency is always, and again, you can use algebra to prove this, frequency is always the speed of light divided by the wavelength. And in cases where the speed of light is not 3 times 10 to the 8, then speed of light would equal wavelength times frequency. Now, what would the units would still be in meters per second. So actually the meters should be in all of these. So I'll just control copy, control V. Uh-oh. Why did it do that? Copy. Now this is really extra, but if this bothers you, having this error message right here, you could put use an if statement. If frequency logical expression, if F3 if F3 equals null or 0, if F3 equals 3 equals nothing, maybe? Oh, there we go. Enter a value. Enter a frequency. And copy this and paste it right here. But it needs to be B3 divided by D3. Oh, for crying out loud. Now, so if the wavelength is empty, which means if D3 is empty, then we want the message to say enter a wavelength. And if it's not empty, then we want it to calculate B3 over D3. Okay. So then if we have a problem, let's just use the problem that we always use. These squares right here are the ones that you need to enter values in. And these squares right here give you the answers. Alright, so C is the speed of light. The other day I said the frequency was 3.44 times 10 to the 9th power. And there you go. The wavelength pops up, 8.72 times 10 to the negative 2nd power meters. Does that work with our other problems? I don't know. Let's find out. For this, I will need to go to my other account. Let's go to Google. Let's see. Let's go to Drive. Alright, let's just try the first one. An X-ray has a wavelength of 1.15 times 10 to the negative 10 meters. What is its frequency? All you should have to do is enter a wavelength of 1.15 times 10 to the negative 10. Wavelength 1.15 E negative 10. And you get 2.61 times 10 to the 18th power. Is that the right answer? Oh, maybe because they haven't answered any answers. Oh, here we go. Yeah, 2.61 times 10 to the 18. 2.61 times 10 to the 18. Now this means the exact same thing, you know, as 2.61 times 10 to the 18. Alright, there you go. Now you can use this for the rest of your homework problems. Should make it a lot easier. Good luck.